Welcome to the channel, Mac Dr. Bill. By saying that, thanks, and I appreciate every single one of that has subscribed, like, and comment. Alright boys, so we're working briefly today on the EK Civic truck. This has been dry. I want to sand it. I don't know if I got primer, but at least I want to sand it nice and smooth, see what we're looking at. You know, one more thing that I don't have to worry about in the truck. Soon we will move to do the same thing on the other side, which is going to be a little bit more of the challenge because I'm closer this way. So I may have to push the truck that way a little bit, or just take it out here and work what I can. But this side is not too bad compared to the side. Once I do this side, everything in the truck is done. Have to get a fender for this side, this is a little bad, and the hood. Other than that, the truck is ready to either leave in primer or primer one flat color until we paint it in the future or whatever. But the body work is literally finished. It's only so much I could do to it. The conversion is fully done, so I can move on to start doing things in the inside little by little and the engine bay. So without further waiting, I'm gonna put you guys in the time lapse and we'll start sanding this. Let's get it.
Español, te pregunté que yo veo que tú haces jalatería y eso. ¿Tú haces chivito? Dame un momento.
Alright boys, truck is finally sanded. Probably not gonna prime it today. Wait till another day. Throw a little filling. But it's near perfect. You guys could see the old bodywork to the new ones. See the lines. Trying to keep as much perfection as I can. Couple things that I chose. I still gotta go over with the filling. But everything is being repaired. Square up the way I needed to. There was a delete plate we did here, remember? Because it was open. Previous from the EK truck. Previous from the EK itself. So once converted now, we did the black off plate in both sides. That's how it's looking. So look like it came like that. Everything has been fixed. You can see the shapes. Been sanded smooth. Still gotta do a little bit more here. Kind of sanded a little too deep, but nothing too big. It's a matter of just touch it up. Little icing, but the edges themselves, they're nice and consistent with the lines. That's what I was looking for. So everything looking good, money. This is today's video. Come to a finalization. Got other things that I'm doing after this. You guys a little bit. I'm gonna watch the car off camera. I don't want to bore you guys with watching the car, but I'll show you guys a little bit of what I did today. Got some sun visors off of an Acura RS6 that I made them fit. They didn't quite fit, but I made them fit. They don't look too bad. This trunk lit spoiler, my boy Ale gave it to me a minute ago. Had it for his car. He didn't really like it, but digging this style. It's kind of like a little bit duckbill. If you guys see, that's kind of what I was looking for. Nothing too big, something that would look OEM, something clean. I think that looks pretty good. I'm digging the look. Can't barely see it, but it's something that makes it a lot clean. Carbon fiber, of course. But I think the side bands, give it a little look. End up clean it up. Story short on this one, the fuel pump was the problem and wasn't the problem. I'll show you guys. Alright, so you guys see the little suction part there. The whole time end up being bad. It was getting clogged because I didn't have the sock. So it happened yesterday again after I put it, turned off, sort of fixed it, waited till this morning, cleaned it up, and right in here I'll show you guys what I found in the sock that I was able to find. It had this material. I guess that's part of the sack that was in it. So I had to rip it off in half, take this off. But these little pieces, I found like 4 pieces in there on the other pump today that I had to switch it. So I putting the old one back, it was good. The other one, it was so bad that I took out a couple debris, but some of the parts managed to get in there. So that's what was clogging the system the whole time to begin with, and we had no fuel coming back. So if you guys ever have a fuel problem that you are not getting any fuel from the back to the front, you take out the fuel rail and the fuel filter and you got no gas coming through. When you take out here your seat, the cover, you take out the lines, there's no fuel coming out. Definitely when you take out your pump, open your sack, probably got some debris, and then check in here. 9 out of 10 is gonna, if you don't got the sock on it, it's gonna suck up dirt or any kind of debris, like in my case rust or whatever I found, plastic, whatever it took, because it's got quite a pressure. It sucked it in there after a couple rides, and that was the issue that was making it no fuel in the car. Crazy but true. The first time that yesterday I found out that something was clogging, and when I found it, I found a ladybug in there. A ladybug in there. Exactly almost the whole size. It was clogging the main entry. That's how I know it, because I see my friend that he indicated that something was clogging it. We cleaned it, put it back, primed it. it was working. Today it happened because yesterday when I put the sock it had broken material like you guys I showed you, and that material was getting sucked in from the sock itself, so I ended up opening it. I sawed it back in, put it back in, and so far the car's been driving good all day, no problems. That was the whole sputtering, the whole install. Sometimes you feel like poop 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 poop. You could guys hear in my last video yesterday, it was like stalling back. I wasn't doing it on purpose. It was literally the car with the sock that it had, it was sucking in that. I didn't know, so I had to open it, take it out, but we ended up fixing up the issue. So pretty stoked, boys. Alright, so I just wanted to show you guys a little of the progress on the EK today. I'm about to go watch it, but today's video was about the EK truck. This one, we're taking a little break from work, obviously working, so pretty soon bringing it up here so we could start doing the body work and start squaring up things with the Civic. All right, boys, so we're gonna wrap it up here, make this one short. More thanks, and I appreciate every single one of you that have subscribed, like, and comment. Stay tuned, being positive. I thank you all. Thank you for the support. Until the next time, peace.